Hey bitches. I am furious. And this is probably the quickest I shall ever upload a second video. So this is like an update to my part 3. I am furious because I have just realized, so my best friend, I will not mention their name. Like I said, chances are I'm going to say I'm not going to mention something. I've probably already said a person's name or some shit in like one of my old videos, and that's going to continue. Like, if I continue making videos ever, that's going to be my bottom line. I'll probably say in a video, I'm not going to talk about this person or say their name. I've probably already mentioned it 100 times before. I am so vexed. I am built up. I am like, for some reason, I always thought when I get angry, my Scottish accent comes out more. I don't think it does. I think it actually goes suppressant because I am so worked up. So, I basically discovered, so my last video, which was 23 hours ago, was basically an update of me going, here's my update. I had a breakdown and I tried to end my life, which fucking sucks, by the way. Don't do it. You will not get any help. And that fucking sucks. If you live in Britain and you have to cope with the NHS system, they are so overworked and underpaid. They are not allowed to give a shit until you are actually dead. And then their only job is just to check your body at the morgue and make sure, and basically do, those post-mortem things. Who cares? I am furious because I basically talked to my best friend and we disconnected because I was so unhealthy. I felt like I wasn't allowed to talk to this person. And, literally, I felt I have several other small issues that I'll eventually get into, maybe this video, maybe another one. I just need an outlet because they're trying to sleep right now. It's literally like, what time is it? It's literally like 1:45 in the morning, which doesn't sound late, but like she's shattered, so she's trying to sleep, so I don't want to just have this bitch at her. I'll likely send this link to my friend, and if I do, I want you to know, and I've already told you a million times, I want you to know I love you. I aggressively, possessively, and animalistically love you. You are my best friend. You are my spirit bond, whatever you want to fucking call it. You're my soulmate. You are my little sister, little brother, big sister, however you wish to be identified to me, with the most endearment and the most general attraction and attachment. I love you endlessly. I will never, ever, ever be able to fathom or comprehend or put the message out to you how much you mean to me. Bitch, I fucking love you. I love you enough to call you a cunt and still kiss you. I love you that much. You're my best friend. Anyway, so we had a realization, basically, that a mutual friend of ours, who there's been a lot of relationship drama, and when my mental health went to shit, I was basically, like I said, I was high for at least a week straight of not eating, not sleeping. I'm pretty sure my body went into starvation mode. I was exhausted to the point that I started going hysterical and psychotic, and other problems that I am trying to coexist with were getting worse, such as dissociation and general identity problems. I let a person I trusted, and through my anger, my rational mind still trusts this person in the sense that they are not a direct threat. But I let a person get between me and my best friend of 6 years. The only person who has put up with my ADHD, my continuous problems, no matter how big or small, my girlfriend. They have put up with homophobic teachers. They have put up with being near me and the problems that can cause. I am a very big person in that I am very larger than life. As you can put up, I literally called, I will call anybody a cunt to their face, A, for fun, and B, if they deserve it. Because, oh bitch, like, if I call you a cunt, I either love you or hate you. There's no middle ground. This person has stuck with me through the most intense minutes and years of my life. This person has helped me recover from childhood trauma and has helped direct me to a point that I am a functioning member of society, which I would not have had if it wasn't for this one person, as well as my dad. My dad's amazing, but this is not who the video is about. My dad's just overall amazing, and he is basically dealing with me right now because I texted him and I was literally sent him like 8 messages. I was like, I'm not going to sleep. I'm so vexed. Whatever. I cannot have this tangent. I have to focus on this video. I cannot put in any words. So also, sorry for my weird edge. My bald spot showing, and I've got weird edges right now. I've got like a square in my hair where it's longer. Shut up. This person is the sole reason, as a peer, that I am alive. This is the only person who has never once given up on me, even for a minute. This is a person who has respected me and respected that they have to address when I must respect them too. There is, like, I cannot fathom or explain how important this person is. I cannot put it into words, actions, or even like any kind of artsy form of media. This is the best. This person is a privilege. They are not a peer. They are not an associate. And they are not somebody you just know. This is somebody that if you are friends with them, you probably don't deserve being friends with them. That is how important this person is. They have gone through so much shit. They have gone through so much abuse. And I will never, ever, ever, ever stop fighting for this person. And I'm a passive being. I don't like confrontation. If my friend is being confronted, I've tried to actively and aggressively protect her. It doesn't work. I have to just be there and hold her hand and passively let her know that no matter what, I am there for her. I am not worthy of her friendship. I am not worthy of her love. And I let somebody that we barely know. We both of us loved this person. Loved. I let somebody get in between me and my best friend of 6 years. And I told you in my last video, I had a suicide attempt. I was hospitalized for it, and I've got 3 weeks medical leave due to it to try and get myself into recovery. Me and my best friend were on the phone for about 2 hours because I made a silly mistake. But it turns out that we feel the same to each other on opposite sides of the fence regarding we felt equally invalidated to and by each other because of a third party member who we both allowed to get in between us. And to this person, again, I will not mention your name, but I will show you this video. I will never allow that to happen again. Sorry, my phone just went off. I will never allow that to happen again. I will not allow some foolish person, no matter how good their intent is, to get in between us. Because the time that we felt we weren't allowed to talk to each other because this third party person was helping the both of us. Both of us got severely ill. It's only that I was much more open and demanding for this third party's attention. And it's only that I have the scars to prove it, that it's seen that my problems are more valid. Absolutely not. I was just more vocal about them. My friend, because, you know, I'm not even sure she knows I make these little video rant vlogs things. I don't know what to call them. I won't allow it to happen again. I will not allow a stranger, no matter how well we think we know them, I will not allow anybody to come in between us like that again. Because I am aware, and not only aware, I am continuously reminded that your problems were just as big, as serious, and as valid as mine. It's simply that I am better at asking for recognition and attention when I feel like I need it. And I'm not saying that my suicide was attention seeking. It's simply that I realized that, yeah, suicide is selfish. And I don't mean that as in you're a selfish person for doing it. I mean it takes up so much time and energy because you have to be constantly monitored after. No matter how well you feel, you don't know how your brain's reacted. I now find myself, I'm either highly emotional or at risk at a certain time every night, at the same time that I had started to harm myself in process of trying to end my life. And that may stick with me for many, many weeks, months, years even. But I want to tell you, to my best friend and girlfriend, or, you know, however you wish to be addressed to me, that passes the highest amount of love and endearment. To my best friend, I will not allow anybody to stand between us. Because at the time where I was illest, I needed you. And we felt like we weren't allowed to talk to each other. We were led to believe that we weren't fit to talk to each other. Even though I might not even have attempted suicide if it hadn't been for opening up to you. And this video is purely emotional. Some people are very black and white, and it's either this is good and this is bad. I'm a very grey in the middle person. I like to rationalize both sides of the argument. But I will not do that with this video, because I will convince myself of the healthy approach, which is they had the best intent at heart and blah blah blah. I cannot have that, because if I do, I may lose my friend again. So oh my god, I messed up. Okay, sorry. Here is my vocal and open admission that I will protect you no matter what. I will keep you safe as long and as much as I can. And I might be overbearing at times. I would rather you be slightly annoyed at me for being overprotective and over-loving than you not talk to me because we feel like we aren't deserving of each other and we both feel overshadowed by each other. I have little problems. For example, like I've recently experienced gender dysphoria and other little things, big things, whatever. Regression or little space, whatever you want to call it. I go through that. And that's a healthy thing. And if you disagree, then feel free to leave. I don't care. I didn't feel valid, and that will stick with me for a long time, because I didn't have my best friend there to help me feel safe and valid as a human being experiencing very human post-trauma experiences. And I'm just talking about suicide trauma, I'm talking about my childhood. This shit, all of this shit stems from me being a kid, and the shit I went through, and the shit I went through as we got older. We went through the same shit with the same people. I'm just an idiot who doesn't deserve your time or attention. But I will not stop fighting for it, because you know me and I know you, and we are the strongest team. And I'm gonna put this out there because I need to. I need it I need to see myself say, I will not stop fighting for us. I will not allow myself to be manipulated into losing you again, because I feel like that's the healthier option. It's not the healthier option. It landed me in hospital for a suicide attempt because I lost my best friend, and that lasted for even only just a week, or like in total about 3 weeks. Those 3 weeks were the worst in my entire life. I would rather walk myself through my childhood trauma and open up those old wounds than lose you again. I will not ever be able to stress how much you mean to me, and I love you. Now, par for the course. To anybody, again, who sees this, I hope you find somebody who can love you as much as I love my friend. And if, like, I am willing to love everybody. I will never ever turn a blind... Oh my god, please focus. My face is beautiful today. I hope you find somebody, and I hope you just don't give up hope looking for that person. And I have so many messages to say. Number one, you should not be looking for an active relationship, or you should not be looking for a long-term relationship if you are not stable to have a relationship with yourself. You are your own priority, and nobody else's. Nobody else is your priority if you cannot be. Because I will tell you, I am aware that I am unfit for a relationship, and it's made me build a stronger relationship with myself. Even though I go through problems, understanding and validating my own problems to myself, when I am aware that I am a valid human being with valid problems, you will watch me, and I will never be healthier. I will never ever not be healthy when I feel valid with myself, and I will never ever need somebody to be that gap for me. And we are social animals, and some people socialize differently. And if you are a person who does need a relationship, that's still valid. I am not cutting you out the picture, but I am saying if you are dependent on one person to romantically stimulate you so that you can cover up your emotional damage, stop. It will not work. It will be toxic, and you will hurt yourself longer in the long run. You are your own priority, and you are my priority. I will take anybody under my wing. I will take a criminal under my wing if I truly believe that they are an asset that should be valued in the world. You are valid. You deserve to be respected, but only when you respect yourself. When you stop respecting yourself, you don't deserve... You don't... That's the wrong word, and I apologize. You shouldn't be looking for somebody to fill your emotional pain unless you are willing to take the pros and cons into consideration. You're valid. You are deserving of respect, no matter who you are. And remember that. Because all of you are my little babies. Also, I've got like 2 cold sores. They really fucking hurt. Does anybody... If you lose focus on me again, I'm gorgeous. Why wouldn't you want to focus on my face? But yeah. Like, you are my gorgeous babies. Don't... You're... If you... I don't care if you have 1 friend or if you have 100. My best friends are aforementioned, who cares? The friend I mentioned previously, and my dad. I'd say my mum too, and my sister, but they are both not in the picture. So, to you and to my dad, if you ever watch this, I'm sorry for all the stuff that you found out about my drug abuse. I'm just trying to get by life. But I love you. To you two people in specific, I love you. And to anybody who ever comes across these, I love you. I fucking love you. You're amazing. Okay? Don't ever, 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 ever let anybody tell you otherwise. You're amazing. And you're my bitch. Okay? And I don't make my bitch work hard. I just want this bitch to work on herself. Or their self. Pardon. Male, female, I don't know. I don't know my demographic. 2 people have watched my videos. But yeah. Look after yourself. And I'll look after myself. And maybe if you want to get in contact with me, we can look after each other. Because everybody deserves a shoulder to cry on. Or just some advice in how to get better at enjoying life. I love you. Have a good day.